Hey everybody, welcome back to some more Mark Reacts, and yes, I'm finally back to doing some more reaction videos. Now that I've got my new setup done and I've got the camera where I want it to be, I will be probably adjusting that in the future, probably maybe a bit higher, so it's more, I don't know, more a better angle than it currently is, but for now it'll do nicely. I am working on the background, putting more posters up. I have got some, just have to get off my arse and put them up one day, but I could do that tomorrow or something. This movie comes out in 6 to 7 weeks time, and I've already pre-ordered it on Amazon, so that's already done, coming on day of release, which is amazing. There's also one thing as well. I've ordered the Scooby-Doo Guess Who Volume 1, and that's currently taken off the pre-order site, so I've already pre-ordered it in, like, when it was first announced, and it was like $9.40 for it, and I looked back today and it's been removed, so it's currently unavailable at the moment on Amazon for the Scooby-Doo Guess Who, so I think I'm pretty lucky that I've actually got it. I don't know why they've taken off, because it's supposed to come this Saturday, so if it does arrive Saturday, I will do an unboxing video. Yeah, I know, I will do an unboxing video on time of me actually unboxing it on day of release, because I don't normally ever do stuff like that, but I will get on and do it because I'm curious to see whether it will come or not. So without further ado, enough about that nonsense, let's go on with the video. This is the Scoob and the Sword and the Scoob trailer. This is on the Warner Bros UK YouTube page. There are many others, but I thought, you know, it's from the UK, I'll react to the UK one. There's no difference whatsoever, so pretty pointless having it's got 900,000 subscribers. Why? Okay, but you know, it's nearly got 1 million. That's more than whatever I will ever get, but hey, it is what it is. So yeah, let's finally react to this trailer, which I was meant to do months ago, but I never got around to doing it. So let's begin. I'm very curious about it. I don't know what to expect. Because I know what to expect. I'm very curious to figure, you know, what's this trailer going to be like. And already I'm getting this vibes of that look right there. That look, it's so iconic now. It's the classic Scooby-Doo look of them all together holding the book, first established in Where Are You? And it always makes a cameo in every Scooby-Doo installment. Well, not every, but tries to at least. So it's really nice how they capture that same sort of tone. Obviously that's the Camelot book, the gust of wind, so you know if something magical's going on. I really love how they used that for it, because it's so long since we've seen that, and it's just terrific. Especially what it's been like now with animation over the years. It looks so much more clear and fresher. The eyes as well. I never actually speak about this, but the eyes in Scooby-Doo are so baffling. Like, they're the most plainest, basic set of eyes you can ever do. When most people do animation that they focus on the eyes, give them details, like, you know, make them try and look as realistic as possible. With Scooby-Doo, it's the straightforward, just like with the gang, the black dots and that. And sometimes other people may have unique features, but it's really nice seeing the basic eye sets. I don't think I've ever talked about that, but it's just so nice seeing. Ooh, the spooky magic. I love that effect, the shaking effect. To solve a medieval mystery. Oh man, there's so much. No way! It is! I spoke about this in my Let's Talk About, because I did the Let's Talk About before I done the reaction, which is kind of stupid, but still, I was really hoping for like a flashback scene like this, where it like shows off their past. So, Mystery Incorporated, a pub named Scooby-Doo, get in there! Wait, there was one more. Can I go back a frame? Okay, let's do it again. Clock turning back. There's one more frame bit there. Oh, I can't make it out, but you get that. There was one image there, which is just really annoying. It's literally, it's that image there. It's so, like, oh, it's not too much in focus, so it's really hard to make out where that's from. I want to say Legend of the Vampire, because it looks like something from that with the sunset, but it may not. It could be a Swamp Thing, who knows, but it's just on my mind. I'm thinking, we all know it's pup named Scooby-Doo, we all know it's like Mystery Incorporated, Showcase of the Museum of Crystal Cove, but that one there, where is that from? I should know this, but it's just like, there's not enough detail. I'm just looking at a mouth. Oh, that is so annoying.
Scooby-Doo seem to have traveled in time.
It's real! Camelot? Like King Arthur, Merlin, Knights of the Round Table? We're standing on history!
Oh, Excalibur. I'm watching Seven Deadly Sins at the moment, and it's basically like this, with the characters in there. So, I know Seven Deadly Sins is so much more vast, but the whole, like, the names and all that, I am so stoked for season 4, or it could be season 5, depending on Netflix releases, because the Japanese one has it properly announced, and the Netflix one's just all numbered weirdly. So yeah, I cannot wait for the next season of Seven Deadly Sins to come out on English dub. Looking at this though, seeing that, thinking, mate, it's bringing up my Seven Deadly Sins vibe so much. And also that this movie is based off like the board game, I think a movie as well. So there's a lot going in this, and there's gonna be a lot of references to Dungeons and Dragons, wizards, knights, and all that. So if you know your history well, then it's going to be good. But it's like, I love my prehistory, but this is going to be so much more.
Well, gang, it looks like we have another mystery.
They don't fit in either. I know I'm stopping it and I'm ruining it for those people, but there's one more thing I want to show off of it quickly. I just want to go back. Because I don't, there it is. If you guys remember Shrek, that's Lord Farquaad. I think I said his name right, but yeah, he reminds me of the king from Shrek 1. Don't know why, but it just does remind me. Obviously, he's much more taller, but that's also the point. Oh, the new king. He uses his sword of power to cut a sandwich. That's a true king right there. I ain't gonna slay people. I'm just gonna cut into this nice sandwich.
Don't worry, Scoob.
Oh,
We'll get him back.
Shaggy's been kidnapped.
Dragon, King of Camelot, do dub thee Knights of the Round Table. Let's go and save our mate.
Oh my god. You can probably guess where most of the references are now. I got a nice dragon in there as well.
We're gonna need some real magic to get us out of this one.
Dragon's Lair, based in the game. Mate, that is so nice.
Scooby-Doo, the sword and the
Man. Oh my.
Now can we go?
Look for it on digital and DVD.
Scooby.
Mate, that is amazing. Just the last montage at the end of just showing highlights of their adventures. Shaggy gets kidnapped, the dragon, obviously Dragon Lair. I think it's like an Intellivision game or a PC game engine one, but yeah, there was a Dragon's Lair game, Dungeons and Dragons board game itself, so there's going to be a lot of references between them. But I just really love Excalibur, the sword from the stone, bringing it out. I can probably guess why they changed it to the sword and the Scoob, but I still like the Scooby-Doo in King Arthur's court. It still has that whole medieval vibe about it. I think going with the sword and Scoob makes it more around the whole, you know, theme what they're going with: dungeon, dragons, wizards, knights, that sort of thing. So I can understand their approach from it that way, but it's still calling it Scooby-Doo, the sword and the Scoob. I think if they just got rid of Scooby-Doo and called it the sword and the Scoob, that would have been a much more better title than Scooby-Doo, the sword and the Scoob. Because it just, like, it's too much off the tongue, you know? You got to take a pause in between, like Scooby-Doo, the sword and the Scoob. You can't say Scooby-Doo and a sword and the Scoob. It's just like, it doesn't work. Scooby-Doo in King Arthur's court works. But you know, it's just how I feel about it. But it's still very nice. We reacted to Tom and Jerry. That was a success. Now I finally got around to reacting to this one. I did try to look online. There are no sneak peeks. I was really hoping there would be at least some sneak peeks for this one, because normally they do that with some films. I know they did with Zombie Island. There was a lot of sneak peeks. I was really hoping with this one. But sadly they're not. I know there's still like the Courage and Cowardly Dog crossover coming out. I don't know whether it's this year or not, but there's supposed to be like a Scooby-Doo a WWE crossover for a third movie, and then there's the Kiss sequel, which has definitely been confirmed in the past by a Twitter post, and it was meant to be released, I think, this year, but with everything going on, I think it's been pushed back, so I think it will probably be delayed for a later installment, but a Kiss movie sequel is coming, we just don't know when. So there's all these movies coming out. There's like 3 possibility movies, but Scooby-Doo and Courage the Cowardly Dog is supposed to be guaranteed for this year. Whether it happens or not, who knows. And then there's the Scoob. Remember the Scoob movie with the Hanna-Barbera cinematic universe? They're supposed to be focusing more on that. So there's supposed to be like a Captain Caveman movie, Captain Caveman movie, a Flintstones movie. Basically bringing all these Hanna-Barbera movies back into play, just so they could bring in the whole cinematic universe for Hanna-Barbera, and then there will be a Scooby-Doo movie dedicated to Scooby-Doo, and not just a crossover with Blue Falcon and Wacky Racers, which was still a nice touch, introducing those characters and introducing the possibility of an endless universe where they will team up together and do their own thing, like, you know, what Marvel done in that, so it's on their own Scooby-Doo take in that. So again, they're going to have their own standalone movies, probably more crossovers, but we're guaranteed to get some more installments of Scoob in the future. And I really quite like how they started with Scoob, and a lot of people hated it because they didn't think it was a Scooby-Doo movie. But those ones are coming in the future as well, so we could expect them in the next few years. But yeah, I finally got around to reacting to this trailer, and I still rambled on about other things that weren't technically related to this movie, but hey ho, it is what it is. And I know I pause in between, so I do apologise for that one. But anyhow, if you did enjoy this video, then please remember to leave a like, comment and subscribe. If you enjoy the new setup, please let me know, because I always try and do something every new. I also post on my vlog channel my whole setup, so if you guys want to check that out, a link will be in the description. I'll pin it on top so you guys can check out that video. It's going to be pretty neat. But yeah, anyways, I'll see you in the next awesome video, and there will be an update video next one. So yeah, take care everybody, and I'll see you then. And until then, take care.